What's going on, ladies and gents? Digibus here, bringing you guys today some more Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. And today, we're going to be talking about Operation Velvet Shell. The name, what the operators could be, the map itself, and just other things I kind of want to talk about. I waited this long to talk about it because I just want to see if there'd be any other, maybe a different teaser they came out on YouTube and whatnot. I saw the one on Twitter, they just kind of put the same one up on YouTube. So I figured now would be a pretty good time to talk about it. Unless something else gets updated or released before this video goes up, because that'd be awkward. Anyways, so Operation Velvet Shell. In itself, it's a pretty awkward name. Now, what we got from the teaser pictures and the trailers and all that is a flashlight staring at a couple of bullet casings on the ground with a little bit of blood. Obviously, I'm assuming our terroristic friends have shot up this nightclub that is on the islands, and now this is our new map. So, first off the bat, this map already reminds me a lot of Skyscraper's interior, especially in the barbecue and kitchen area and that kind of lounge. It looks like it has some pretty good hardpoints. It doesn't look like the map is going to be as destructible as Favela. As many as you know have been around the channel, have been to live streams. We hate Favela just because it's damn near impossible to actually defend yourself. You gotta reinforce a certain amount of walls, but then you still leave yourself open. At least in most rooms, you can actually defend yourself. Well, at least on most maps you can. And it doesn't just leave the enemy pretty much open to a one-angled attack, and pretty much you don't feel uncomfortable the whole time, unlike you do in Favela. So hopefully this map will be more balanced than geared towards destruction. Excuse me, I had something in my throat there. Anyways, so for the most part, it seems like a pretty interesting map. Doesn't seem like it's a huge linear map like Hereford Base. We don't know if there's a basement or whatnot to it. We didn't get really that much of a preview of it. But overall, the lighting seems pretty interesting in the area. Now this brings me kind of into the operators. It would be kind of interesting if we saw a defender with this sort of ability that brought in a black light into play, or a UV light or something along those lines. Essentially a black light or UV light or whatever is if you open up this light, you can see kind of substances that you normally wouldn't be able to see with your eyes or whatnot. So if there was some sort of blood that was left there, you can use a black light or UV light and you can see what's on the ground. Now this could be interesting. So say we have a defensive operator. Now I don't really want more roamers into the game, in all honesty. Maybe they can incorporate this with a defensive operator that isn't geared towards roaming, but if they do bring this operator in, or they share an idea like what I'm kind of going for here, it would be interesting to see. So this defensive operator either has this passive ability like Caveira does, where you enable it and your screen kind of turns a different color, and he or she can see pretty much footprints on the ground, or casings, or blood smears more clearly, kind of leading them to the flank of the attackers. Now, this would be very interesting because you would have a very strong roamer in that sense. Now, the downside to this, if it was his passive ability, is that she wouldn't be able to see, or he or she wouldn't be able to see, like claymore lasers or actual laser sights because of the tint that the screen would be. It'd be kind of be like this darkish blue tint, so it is very difficult to see, but obviously there's these radiant footprints or bloodstains or bullet casings on the ground that can kind of give an idea what happened. Almost like an in private investigation style of operator that really brings in a more stealth element and kind of staying on your toes. This would be something I would be really looking forward to seeing as a defensive operator, and just learning how to use them would be a lot of fun. Now, I don't really have anything for the attacking operator because this could be something just more the defensive operator. I see this whole blacklight thing coming into useful because with the offensive operators, you already have drones and whatnot, so this ability would kind of seem useless unless this attack would be geared toward purely roaming, which at the end of the day would be kind of meh at most, because you don't want to stray too far. You want to get to the objective in the 4-ish minute, was it 4 minute? No, 3 minutes that you have in casual, and like 2 minutes in rank, something like that. It was like 3 minutes in ranked and 4 minutes in casual. You guys get what I'm saying. In the limited time frame, you just kind of want the player to get to the objective, so you want more of an assistant operator. I don't really know what the attacker would be. Obviously, my defender idea is something that really came to interest me, and I'm actually surprised Thunder and I didn't think of that for our operator idea video. I'm going to talk to him after this. Anyways, that's pretty much what I have to say about the operator. The map overall, I'm just really hoping brings some good gameplay. most maps in Rainbow Six Siege, there's just obviously the frustration of spawn peeking and whatnot, and that will always be a permanent issue in Rainbow Six Siege, but it would be nice to see if there was a map that allowed the attackers and defenders to actually engage in the game, allow it for a fair and balanced kind of system, where the attackers have an even chance and the defenders have an even chance, not where it's like on Favela or a map with, or like Plane where the defenders can literally run outside and head glitch all they want with ACOGs and whatnot and just shit on your day most of the time. Or like I said with Favela where the attackers just really have a lot of ways in, or just really bad rooms, like at the top of the tower there on Favela, where there's just really nothing you can do once the attackers get in. There's only the stairs you can really defend from, and that's about it. But anyways, that's pretty much going to wrap up today. We talk about Operation Velvet Shell. This is the Spanish DLC, so I'm looking forward to the upcoming full demo that is at the Rainbow Six Invitational, which is February 3rd to the 5th. I know they got like demos going on all throughout and whatnot, so make sure you guys gear towards that, and I'll see if there's anything really worth me covering. Without further ado, I'm the Danger Boost. Thank you, Sexy Beast, for watching today's video, and I'll see you, Sexy Beast, later. Peace.